That was excellent. Yes, because you played a funeral march starting the day.
Yes.
Yes, it's difficult. It's early morning for us pianists. And you could play the melody so that we all followed you. And so that was lovely. So let's talk about the piece. Obviously, there are many ways of playing the funeral march. And when I say that, I don't even mean great abstractions. I mean that that rhythm can be played in so many different ways, and in every way it says something else. Now, your choice was to play it a little bit on the slow side.
Yes.
I mean, closer to a triplet.
Oh.
Not really triplet, it was clearly not a triplet. It was practically precise. Now, do you want to try to make it shorter? What happens if the dotted note is longer? Ta-da. And the 16th is still a 16th, but somewhat shorter.
Yes. Less heavy.
Dam, ta-da. Yes. I don't say that that's better this way. It's different. Now, the difference should be that even this note, you release it more. And the short note belongs to the next note.
Yes.
So it's not, but, okay? Yes. You know, one always experiments, one wants to discover some kind of truth. Maybe the truth of the moment, or my own truth of the moment, which is limiting it even more. But I don't want to feel that I force something, or I'm not doing what I want to do. So I have to experiment and try different ways of thinking the melody. Let's see the following way. A conventional rubato or a Gyorgy would be to play the first beat of anything a little bit longer and then make up for it. You would play it. And if you don't overdo it, then it just sounds like a free expression. Now, I'm wondering, here, maybe the opposite would be true. If you play the second beat too late, then you impose a very slow tempo. And you cannot make up for it anymore. Maybe the second beat should come too soon, almost. Kind of no tempo. Instead of... Okay, to neutralize anything. And that makes it as funeral as it can be. Yes. And the next step would be a kind of separate melody and the steps, so that the melody is not, but it has its own life. physically, I imagine that the left side of my right hand joins my left hand and is part of that. But the right side of my right hand is so I have the feeling that I have three hands, or one and a half playing the steps and one half playing the melody. Now the next step would be not to phrase in a childish way. Childish phrases are short. You know, like child poetry, or like children recite poetry. Instead of separating the phrases now, connect them. My feeling, first moment of my feeling that, oh, that is childish, was when you finished that. You know, there's a kind of no man's land. Music stops a little bit. So the end. Connecting it. And then it becomes more monotonous in a way, but at the same time more funeral or a deeper kind of sorrow. This way you can build a state of mind which is breathtaking, but you have to breathe. It has to be breathtaking for the audience and not breathtaking for the performer. So the play it once more. Think about the whole bar. Yes, and if you feel like that, move it a little bit so that you feel the steps here. That the whole person can feel that. Yes, and change a little bit, wake up a little bit. Yes. Now here the pattern is changing. You cannot go on with the same kind of steps. It cannot be anymore. But you feel it?
Yeah.